Hey, yes, you. The one staring at charts, waiting for that perfect setup that never quite feels perfect. Let me tell you something you probably don't hear often. The best traders, the legends, don't trade like heroes. They trade like cowards. They play defense. They protect themselves before they chase profits. And that's exactly why they win, while most traders blow up. So today, I'm going to show you 10 rare mindsets from legendary traders that'll completely change how you think, act, and feel in the markets. If you've ever felt stuck, if you've ever felt like trading is war, this will reset your psychology forever. Ready? Let's go. Mindset number 1. Trade like a coward. Sounds crazy, right? But here's the truth. Brave traders lose money. Cowardly traders survive. A coward doesn't jump at every move. They wait. They doubt themselves. They think, what if I'm wrong? And that's exactly what saves them. Trading like a coward means protecting your capital like your life depends on it. It means cutting losses fast, using small positions, and never trying to prove you're right. While others scream, go big or go home, you whisper, no, I'll go small and stay here for a long time. Because in trading, survival is success. Mindset number 2, play defense first. Most traders obsess over how much they can make. Legendary traders obsess over how much they could lose. Think about it. If you can't survive your next trade, how will you ever get to the next opportunity? Trading isn't about hitting home runs. It's about staying in the game long enough for the big setups to come. Make this rule your religion. My first job isn't to make money, it's to not lose it. When you stop trying to impress the market and start protecting your capital, that's when the game shifts in your favor. Mindset number 3. Be bored, not excited. If you're feeling adrenaline every time you trade, you're not trading, you're gambling. Real traders are calm. They're patient. They wait hours, sometimes days, doing absolutely nothing. You know why? Because the best setups are obvious only to the disciplined eye, the one that's not desperate for action. If you can learn to love boredom, you'll find clarity. And clarity is where the money is made. Remember, excitement is expensive. Boredom pays. Mindset number 4. Trade less, win more. Most beginners think more trades equals more money. That's a lie the market loves to tell. Every trade carries risk, and risk compounds faster than profits. The pros wait. They strike when probabilities are obvious, when everything aligns, and they walk away when it doesn't. You don't get paid for how much you trade. You get paid for how much you wait before you trade. Your patience is your edge. Mindset number 5. Detach from the outcome. Here's a tough one. You have to stop caring about the result of any single trade. You're not your wins. You're not your losses. You're the process that produces both.
Legendary traders don't celebrate wins or cry over losses. They simply move to the next setup. When you're emotionally tied to outcomes, you'll sabotage yourself. Detach from the result and fall in love with execution. That's what separates a gambler from a professional. Mindset number 6. Think in probabilities, not certainties. The moment you think you know what the market will do, you've already lost. The market doesn't owe you logic or patterns. It only rewards those who think in probabilities. Every trade is just one outcome in a long series of bets. Your edge only shows up over time, not in a single trade. So stop saying, I think it will go up. Start saying, if it goes up, I'll make X. If it doesn't, I'll lose Y. You can't control the market, only your reaction to it. Mindset number 7. Risk like you're always wrong. Here's a secret. The great traders never bet like they're right. They bet like they're probably wrong. That's why they use tight risk. That's why they size down. That's why they survive losing streaks that destroy others. You should never risk more than you can emotionally and financially handle. If you trade as if every setup could fail, your emotions stay quiet and your account stays alive. Risk small, trade smart, stay humble. Mindset number 8. Confidence comes from control. Confidence doesn't come from profits. It comes from control. Control of your emotions, control of your routine, control of your reactions when things don't go your way. The market will always be chaotic, but your mind doesn't have to be. So the next time your heart starts racing after a losing streak, remember, the goal isn't to control the market. The goal is to control yourself. Mindset number 9. Learn to love losing. I know that sounds insane, but it's true. Every great trader has one thing in common. They've made peace with losing. Because every loss is feedback. Every loss is data. Every loss is a whisper from the market saying, adjust, refine, evolve. If you hate losing, you'll avoid it, and avoidance leads to denial, overtrading, and revenge trades. But if you love losing, if you see it as tuition, you'll adapt faster than everyone else. Remember, losers quit because of losses. Winners grow because of them. Mindset number 10. Longevity over glory. This one's the rarest mindset of all. Most traders want fast success. They want the cars, the screenshots, the flex. But legendary traders think decades ahead. They think in careers, not sessions. They don't chase hype. They build habits. They don't want to be right today. They want to still be here 10 years from now. That's what trading like a coward really means. Not hiding from risk, but respecting it enough to build a future beyond one lucky streak. Your goal isn't to win big. Your goal is to still be trading long after the crowd has disappeared. Outro, the mindset shift. Listen, the market doesn't reward confidence. It rewards consistency. The rare mindsets you just heard, they're not flashy. They're not viral. They're the quiet truths nobody wants to hear because they don't sound sexy. But they work. They've worked for decades. So the next time you're tempted to over-leverage, to chase a move, to prove yourself to the chart, pause. Breathe. Trade like a coward. Because in this game, the brave blow up, and the cowards, they last long enough to become legends.